All right, welcome back for another summarizing session. We're working our way through the summarizing session. I'd say we're in the home stretch of the book, which is where, we're heading towards the finish. And why? Because, we know in The Wizard of Oz, the witch is now dead. She's gone, so, we just have to wrap things up. We kind of just have to wrap up the story. We can feel good about that. Maybe 2 more weeks of this book, and then we're finished. As usual, I have kind of a special topic from a student, and I'm going to call this outside research. And with summarizing, of course, what have we done? We've done so far. We've got summarizing, which is what happened. We've got analysis, which is why did it happen. Of course, we don't know. We just have to guess and discuss. And I'm gonna say this outside research. It's kind of a, maybe like what inspired this story, or where did this story come from? So what, things like who was the writer, what was happening at the time when this book was written, or what was inspired by this story, right? So this is outside of the story. This is more in our lives and in history. And so let's move this here, special topic down. So this is where a student asked me, isn't there an Elton John song called the Yellow Brick Road or something like that? And yeah, I love Elton John, and the answer is yes. Okay, actually, it's called Goodbye to Yellow Brick Road. Yellow Brick Road, of course, is Wizard of Oz. That's the road they're on to go to Emerald City. And so this is, Elton John is not in the book. It's not related. It's totally outside. But I still want to comment. I want to put it in. So now we're summary, of course, is what's in the book. This might be more in the area of like book report, or kind of a, commentary about, what's in the book and outside the book together, which is fine. It's, of course, a good skill to have to explain ideas that come into your mind. And so let's see, I have 3 comments about this. So one of them was, let's see, what do I have? So the Yellow Brick Road symbolizes the way back home, because Dorothy has to go to the wizard to go back home to Kansas, so she has to follow this road in order to get back. So goodbye maybe means there is no way home. Something like that, maybe. We're home in we'll say in the story. So goodbye maybe means there is no way home. In other words, maybe Elton is saying we must grow up, and we can't go back to our childhood, parents, or old way of life. Perhaps. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that's one version. So I thought of another idea. let's see. So, actually, so here they did some more research. The actual, the lyrics of the song. One of the lyrics is, it says, let's see, I guess I'll put this in here. It says, "Goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow." And plow is a tool that farmers use to open up the ground or to make the earth more easy to, put seeds or plants in if it's too hard. So maybe we can analyze this. Now we're analyzing an Elton John lyric inspired by the book. So something like the yellow brick road represents moving to the city because it leads to Emerald City in the story. Okay. In Elton's song, he is saying goodbye to the city and a return to his plow. Okay, this means we should reject the city life and return back to nature and a more simple lifestyle. Maybe. All right. So, let's see, is that thing there? Okay, so that's kind of two versions. Just kind of comment there. Maybe I won't put this in the summary, but it's a little commentary. You could put it into a book report if you like. Okay. So that's maybe enough of that. Enough special topic. We need to get going. So this summary is chapters 13 through 15. So three chapters here. And what I'm going to try to do is do this just as quick as possible. So in the prior videos, I'm kind of taking my time, going slowly, and that's interesting for me, but still I want to remember that writing is difficult. Writing takes practice. Reading takes practice. It's all very time consuming. So I'm going to try to do one just quick, super fast, get in and get out. So let's see. We'll start with chapter 13. Notes. Dorothy saves the lion, repairs the Tin Man, and restuffs the scarecrow. Dorothy snags the magic crown that controls the monkeys. And that's it. Okay, out. Finished. Those are the two. It was a few pages, but only two things really happen. Chapter 14. They get lost on the way back to Emerald City. Dorothy uses the crown to have the monkeys fly them back. Now, actually, they call on the mouse queen and the mouse queen gives her an idea. You should use the crown. Then she talks to the monkeys, but let's just cut that all out. She uses the crown to get back. She listens to the monkey's story about how they became enslaved. This I do want to comment. So, it's kind of a story within a story. The Monkey King explains how they were originally punished and made and commanded to do whatever wish the person, I'm gonna say the crown wearer asks. Maybe we can't use that. The crown holder. Oh wait, crown wearer. Let's say holder. Right. So yeah, that's a little kind of a story device. Story. Maybe yeah, story device. It's a story inside the story, and that's it. Okay, chapter 15. Very quickly, lots of things happen here, but I'm gonna try to cut it down. They wait for days to see the wizard, and he doesn't even remember them. Toto reveals he's just a little bald man with no magic powers. Oz says they all already have brains or intelligence, courage, and well, no, enough heart or feelings of heart. But to send Dorothy home, he needs a few days. He says, don't tell anyone that he is a humbug, which I suppose means a liar, right? So has no magic. He's, but don't tell anyone because he has this, awesome persona, this awesome character he has to continue. And that's it. Okay, I think I've done it. Yeah, we'll make this super fast just to show you, as you get comfortable with cutting parts out of the story, cut even more. See if you can get it to the absolute, bones, just the bare bones, the skeleton of the story, right? And then then you can decide, do I want more? Do I want less? So let's see. Let's cut this part. We'll say, the chapter well, no, I don't need that. Dorothy saves the lion, repairs the Tin Man, and restuffs the Scarecrow. On their way out, we're going to say she snags the magic crown that controls the monkeys. Finish. I'm going to say that we're going to continue this paragraph because it's still the journey back. Chapter 14, they get lost on the way to Emerald City. So Dorothy uses the crown to have the monkeys fly them back. Maybe I'm going to include this. The writer uses an interesting storytelling device, which is a story within a story. Similar to the Tin Man and Scarecrow's origins. The Monkey King explains how they were originally punished and commanded. The Monkey King explains how they were originally punished and commanded to do whatever wish the crown holder asks. Punished by a sorceress, I think, or some sorceress, to do whatever. Cut this. Whatever the crown holder asks. Okay, so a story within a story. It's interesting. Before, we want to know where the Tin Man came from. Why is he like that? We want to know why the Scarecrow. Where did he come from? And so kind of a similar little storytelling device or like a little method. And now maybe a new chapter here. Okay. We'll say upon arriving at Emerald City, they wait for days to see the wizard. He doesn't even remember them. Toto reveals he's just a little bald man with no magic powers. And he says they all already have intelligence, courage, and enough heart. But to send Dorothy home, he needs a few days. Maybe, I guess, to prepare. He says, don't tell anyone that he is a humbug. I'm going to put quotation marks here, because I don't know that word. I wasn't familiar what that even meant, which I suppose means a liar. Just he's a fake liar or a fake. All right, and that's it. That's 3 chapters. So really quickly, what is that? 15 minutes. Okay. So about, let's see, there's in total 24 chapters in total. So we're now at chapter 15. It seems like there's a lot left, but there's 16, 17, I guess, yeah, about 8 chapters left. So about 2 more weeks. And then we're done. All right. So if that's interesting, you can comment below, ask any questions, or you can check the Instagram, same name, Ohori Edits, and maybe you can join in the next readathon book.